All right, let's jump right in. We're going to explore a really fascinating idea today. What if I told you that rebuilding real, solid strength in your legs doesn't happen at the gym, but actually happens quietly, overnight, with something as simple as one spoonful before you go to bed?
So, just think about this for a second. What if that power in your legs, the very foundation of your mobility, could actually start coming back while you're fast asleep? It's a pretty powerful thought, right? And it's really the whole idea behind what we're talking about today. But first, we have to talk about something that so many people experience as they get older, and that's that frustrating, sometimes slow, sometimes sudden feeling of your own strength just kind of slipping away. It's a familiar story for a lot of folks, isn't it? It never happens all at once. It creeps in. Maybe it's a little bit of stiffness when you first get out of bed, or you notice it takes a little more oomph to push yourself up from the sofa. And then, over time, those little things start to feel like bigger challenges. Getting up from a deep, comfy chair suddenly becomes a real effort, or carrying a single bag of groceries in from the car feels like you've just done a major workout. And this is so much more than just about muscle, isn't it? It can lead to a very real fear of falling, a deep sense of frustration, and it can even make people pull back from the things they love to do, which, well, that can lead to feeling isolated.
Okay, but here is where things take a really interesting turn. We're going to uncover the secret of sleep and how your body really rebuilds itself.
Now this right here, this is a total game changer for how most of us think about strength. We all believe that muscle is built during the activity, right? When we're walking or lifting or working hard. But the reality, which science backs up, is that the real muscle building happens during recovery, and most importantly, when you're in a deep sleep.
And here's exactly how it works. When you're in those deep stages of sleep, your body isn't just checked out. Oh no, it's hard at work. It's like a little repair crew comes out and starts rebuilding and strengthening all the muscle fibers that you stressed and used during the day. So, if your body has this amazing repair crew working all night, it stands to reason they're going to need supplies, right? And that brings us to the core of this whole thing, giving your body the right kind of nightly fuel. Just think about it like this. You wouldn't ask a construction crew to build a house without giving them bricks and wood, would you? It's the exact same idea here. Your body's overnight repair crew absolutely needs those raw materials, those building blocks, to get the job done right.
And this chart just shows the difference so perfectly. If you go to bed with your system on empty, that repair crew might run out of materials in just a couple of hours. But with that one special spoonful of fuel, look at that. You can stretch that muscle-building window out for a full 8 hours. You're feeling the entire night's work. So what are these magic building blocks? Well, they're amino acids, and you get them from slow-digesting protein. They do two incredibly important things while you sleep. First, they stop your body from breaking down your existing muscle for energy. And second, they provide the fuel needed to actively rebuild your leg muscles. It's a 1-2 punch.
Okay, so this all sounds great, but what do you actually do? How do you put this into practice? Let's get right into the super simple practical recipe.
And honestly, it really is this easy. You've got two fantastic options here. For something quick and simple, you can just do 1 scoop of a slow-release protein powder, stir it into a little milk or water. Or if you prefer a more natural route, you can make this wonderful, calming drink with warm milk, a little turmeric and cinnamon, and some chia seeds. Both of them get the job done.
And this is the best part. This isn't some chore you have to do. It's a really nice, calming little ritual to end your day. You just fix your drink, stir in your spoonful, sip it slowly while you unwind, and then you get to go to bed knowing you've given your body exactly what it needs to get stronger while you sleep. But look, this simple little habit, it's not really about the how, it's about the why. So let's talk about the big goal here, which is reclaiming your independence. So why are we so focused on the legs? Well, because your legs, they're everything. They are quite literally your foundation. They're what gives you mobility, they're crucial for your balance, and at the end of the day, they are the key to your freedom. I mean, this quote really just says it all, doesn't it? Weak legs mean a loss of freedom. Strong legs give you the power to live on your own terms. It's not just about getting stronger. It's about having the power and the autonomy to live your life the way you want to live it. And we're not talking about some far-off dream. The idea here is that in just a few short weeks of this simple nightly routine, you can start to feel a real, tangible difference. That chair feels a little easier to get out of. You might find you're walking a little taller, with a bit more confidence. So, we'll end with this thought. This isn't just about building muscle. It's about reopening doors,
It's about getting back to activities and a life that you might have felt was starting to slip away. And it leaves us with a really powerful question to ask ourselves. What will you do with your renewed strength?